I'm Leo Duran, I'm the Edinburg City Forester. I'm here to demonstrate the proper techniques to plant a tree. That way the tree has the best chance it has for survival after planting. So the first thing you should do when planting a tree is you have to expose the root flare. And the reason you expose it is because sometimes at the nursery the tree is planted too deep, and planting too deep is bad for the tree. The next thing you do is you dig your hole. The hole of the tree, it should be wider than it is deep. So you want the depth of the tree to be around the level of that root flare. When you plant the tree, tip it over, massage the pot to get it loosened up, start to pull it out. The next step is to inspect your root system. What you don't want are circling roots. Those roots can girdle the stem of the tree and eventually kill it. And if you do encounter any circling roots, like for example, right here, what you can do is either pull it out, or at the point where it starts to circle, you can cut it. Another option you have is to take a saw or a sharp shovel and you kind of saw off about 1 inch off of the root ball. Next, you inspect the bottom. You also want to fluff that, and don't be afraid to be rough with the roots. You can really get in there. Right here at the point where it starts to curve, just like that. So now, when you put the tree in the hole, you want to avoid lifting from the stem. So next you want to measure to see if it's too deep or if it's level. So an easy way to do that So now you just make sure it's straight and you backfill it with the same soil that you took out of the ground. It's not recommended to use, let's say, a bag of soil to backfill it. If you put nutrient-rich soil as opposed to the soil from the site into the hole, the roots might not spread out as much as they could. They might stay in that original hole. As you go, you want to compress the soil that you put in. This is to eliminate any air pockets. If you have too many air pockets, it can lead to desiccation of the roots. It's also a good idea to aid in that compaction of the soil to add water as you go. Yeah. It's going to depend on the species of the tree. It's going to depend on your site characteristics, your soil, drainage, climate. So the best thing to do is to actually monitor your tree and check the soil manually. So you do that. You want to put your finger in there 1 inch or 2 inches deep. The reason you mulch your tree is it provides a buffer between temperature extremes. So when you mulch a tree, you want to do it 2 to 3 inches deep around the root ball and a little bit further out. Another benefit of mulch is it helps to prevent competition from grasses and weeds. Do not leave mulch in contact with the tree. Preferably you want a drip. A drip such as, for example, here you have a flat soaker. So what would you do is you would lay this around the tree. You turn on your faucet. You leave it on for about maybe an hour or two. So after the tree's planted, you have the option whether to stake it or not. It's usually not necessary unless it was a bare root seedling, which this wasn't. It was grown in a pot. Or if you're on a site that's really windy.